Hey, this is Timothy Tom Koviak, licensed loan officer and authorized to give you information you need. Thanks so much for watching. And this is going to be a series for first-time home buyers, and I'm just so excited. I love working with first-time home buyers. I was a first-time home buyer at one time, and it's just a pleasure helping people go through this journey with communication, updates, and just getting this done. So on this video, and this is going to be part one of a series, and I'm going to take my time with these videos. And I just want to start off and say congratulations. You're taking the first step by watching this video to home ownership. It is a process. You have to trust the process, and we'll get it done. So I want to share my screen here. Let's hit this button here and just talk about this introduction, the American Dream. Let's just go down here, and I want to start this off with why. Why do you want to buy a home? I mean, it's a real good question, why? And then I'm going to go ahead and read this paragraph here real quick here. You must decide whether you want to own a home or not. I was scared when I bought my first home too, because I was overwhelmed with the paperwork and the steps I had to take to complete this purchase. But I was determined to be a homeowner. Today I live in a home that I love with all my favorite things. I like to throw barbecues, enjoy time with the family, the beautiful sunny days. And life is short, way too short to be scared. What makes it future actions a piece of the American dream? So I wrote that little thing just to kind of tell you my why. And I was afraid when buying a home. I didn't know anything. I didn't know the process. I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know anything. But I knew I wanted to buy a home. And I'm going to go back to it. What is your reason why? Why do you want to buy a home? And this is very important. I want to know why. Leave me a comment. Message me. Let me know why you want to buy a home. Now, my number one reason when I was in the process of buying a home was because I was tired of renting. And not that I was so much tired of renting, I was tired of rent going up. It seemed like every year or every year and a half, the rent would go up and you had to sign another lease for 1 year. And I just kind of thought to myself that it didn't seem like they were really giving me new appliances. They were fixing a few things, but they just didn't paint or clean my carpet. But it just seemed like rent kept going up. Now I get it. You know, there's inflation and things like that in property management. But my number one reason why I wanted to buy is because, you know, rent went up. And there's a little graph here of rent. So let's just say your rent is $700, even though I don't think anyone's renting for $700 a day. In 3 years, you will pay $26,000. Now, I have to be clear. I rented for about 7 years, and I paid between $700 and $800. When I first started renting, I think it was like $500. I remember this is like I started renting, I don't know, 8 years ago. So I've been a home buyer about 4 years, but I rented for 7 years. So let's just say 7 years. So I spent about $46,000 in rent. And a lot of times that when you are renting, you are building wealth for the landlord. They are making money. These property management companies are making money. So that was my number one reason. My number two reason why I wanted to buy is I wanted a backyard. I never had a backyard. And here's a picture of my wife and my little baby there with a little pool. We put a pool there. And then, we just had a great time. You know, I put a privacy fence up. You can see the privacy fence. I just throw a little bit of fertilizer down here to keep the grass green. And it's just a tremendous pride having that. And then also for my 1-year-old, right here, he's Andrew. That's my one and only son and my wife here. And as you see, we threw a nice party for my 1-year-old baby that I would not have been done. So this is my why. The number one reason I was tired of renting. The second reason I wanted a backyard. And then here's another picture of my son's birthday. And then now as I think about it, the reason my why has kind of evolved now. My why is now I want to build wealth. So I bought my home and now I have equity. If I go to sell my home now, I can walk away with a check for, $60,000, $50,000. So it's like you built wealth. Minus, what I owe. So my mortgage be paid off and I get a check. So I want to build wealth. And then now my why is I want to give this home to my son one day. I think it would be a great idea to give him a home and say, hey, you can live in it. You can sell it and start a business. You can do whatever you want with it. Here's a home for you. And I want to buy another home now because I love it so much. It's just not at this time, but I'm looking. I do want to buy another home. I like buying homes. I work in real estate. It's great. And then I want to pull up this article here for you real quick here. And I'm going to put this article in the link below. And this is 10 reasons to buy a house other than an investment. Now, we know buying a home is an investment, but these are 10 reasons. And this is just to help you determine your why. Number 1. Stay as long as you pay. For me, this is a biggie. When you rent, you're at the mercy of a landlord who owes you nothing. That is so true. So a landlord, for any given reason, to say he does not want to renew your lease, and then you have to look for another place to live. But if you buy a home, you can stay as long as you want. As long as you pay that mortgage, you can stay. Number 2, you can lock in the price. Now, another huge factor in buying a home is the ability to lock in your price. Yeah, so basically, once you lock in that mortgage and lock in that rate, the only thing that can change is your taxes and insurance, your home insurance, but your principal and interest never changes. And you see that some people have had homes for 20 years and the home values have went up so high, they can't afford to rent in that area, and they would not be able to afford if they sold the home and bought another home. So you lock in that price. So these are just some benefits to help you determine your why. Why are you doing this? Another one, inflation hedge. Yeah, seeking of rising rent, real estate can be a great inflation hedge because you can keep paying the same amount you paid over decades while renters deal with diminishing values of the dollar over time. So that's true. So you're locking in that payment and you're not at the mercy of a landlord that can raise rent. And then another thing is that it's a forced savings. Another financial plus to home ownership is the concept of forced saving. Each month, a portion of your mortgage goes towards the principal balance of your loan. So what that means is that every month your balance goes down. You're actually saving because your home kind of goes up. Your balance goes down. So you basically have an account. Like I told you, if I walked away and sold my home today, I would get a check in my pocket. And another thing too, you can do a cash out refinance. You could take out equity out of your home. So a home is an investment plus somewhere you live in it. Number 5, to be close to work or school. Yep. So you can be close to the school or work. So sometimes if you're driving across town, that could be a reason to buy in that area. It's more living space for the family. And that definitely for me with that backyard and things like that. At the time, I didn't have a family when I bought the home. And then, yep, nice backyard. That's what I said here. You can make it yours. Yes, it's truly yours. If you want to knock down a wall, you can knock down a wall. If you want to do certain things, you can do it. And that's the things you can't do when you rent. And then number 9, the pride of ownership. You do get a sense of pride when you own a home. It is a sense of pride. It's yours. As long as you pay the mortgage, it's yours. And it's, here we go, something to pass along. And that's what became my another reason later on when I had a son, that I can pass this along. A lot of times you see homes in the family for a long time that are paid off. So this completes the first video of the first time home buyer playlist. Let me know what you think. Write down your why, understand why you want to do this. Have that vision of what kind of home you want. Also write down some needs and wants. Do you need 3 bedrooms or do you want 3 bedrooms? Do you need a basement and garage? So write these down, your needs and wants, and then your why. And then stay tuned to the next video as we complete this series on first time home buyers. Thanks so much for watching.